SJW Africa. Welcome to my channel. It's gonna be a bumpy video because I'll be driving and I'm trying to keep my eyes on the kids, and I'm gonna go pick up my mom. She asked to come over, and the only one still talking to me because she couldn't shun me because she found out that I didn't care. I didn't care whether any of them shunned me, and because my livelihood does not depend on the family, they would have used that against me. They have done a whole lot, so my mom is giving up trying to shun me. And again, to be fair to her, it was pretty difficult. Her decision to want to shun me was brought about by she was under pressure from my siblings, so the emotion was high and all of that. So I'm gonna go pick her up, and I won't be able to do some videos I usually do. I don't know how long she'll be staying for, and I just thought that I wanted to do this video, but she called that she was already at the designated place I should pick her up. So I just jump on the road and quickly want to talk about the greatest weapon the society has, the greatest weapon that the society, Watch Your Bible and Trust society has, with which they threaten, what I say threat, or the weapon they hold over their head, is not even shunning. It is the new light. That's the greatest tool. That's the greatest weapon the society has. Because when they hand you that new light, it's like a pancake. A pancake you never say no to. Even when it doesn't taste right, you just still want to have a good time with it, for the Jehovah's Witnesses. So today I want to look at this new light from a fresh perspective. Now we all know that the society took all that new light from Proverbs 4 verse 18. The light of the righteous keeps shining brighter and brighter until the day is firmly established. So they took that to mean scriptural understanding. That's quite extraordinary. Progressive understanding of the scripture. That's what they took that to mean. And I would say that you've got to be an imbecile to believe that. Well, today I want to take it from the perspective of the Jehovah's Witnesses. Let's give them that narrative. By the way, from the biblical perspective, if you back up for context, you would see that Proverbs, if you read the surrounding verses and chapter, you would see that Proverbs was discussing the differences between a bad man and a good man, and that a bad man is blah 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 blah, whereas a good man is like the light that keeps shining until the day gives. That keeps, oh come on, sometimes this whole thing is all it's all screwed up. Like The lights that keeps getting brighter until the day is firmly established. Okay, now I'll look at it from, let's give it to Joshua. Let's talk about when light is getting brighter. In one of their article, they talked about when you come out the cave to sunlight, you can feel that blinding effect if you just come out at once. That blinding effect, when you come out at once, you feel it. You know, the rays of light, perhaps you're coming from a dark cave, all you've known is darkness, and it's registered in your brain, and you're coming out to full bright light. Is not the coolest thing for you to just jump out like that. So you probably want to come out and absorb the light a little more, until you are able to balance up. Okay, so that's what they say in their literature. But if you apply that to what they now took it to mean, scriptural understanding, it doesn't make sense. That if truth is revealed all at once, there's going to be this blinding effect on the receiver. Okay, let's still continue with the narrative of the watchtower. All right, now I want to use a dark room instead of a cave. Now I'm thrown in a dark room. I've been there for 24 hours of even more. Okay, I'm trying to hit the express here. I'm thrown in a dark room. I've been there for quite some time. And before I got into this dark room, I didn't know what was in the room, the things that were in the room. Let's say I was blindfolded, took into the room, a dark room. So when I got in the room now, someone decided to turn the light on. And instead of turning it up at once, this person begins to turn the light on little by little. Oh, excuse me. Wow. I'm approaching a checkpoint. And I see I'm just gonna speed up a little bit. I see some policemen ahead of me, and I'm going to see if they'll flag me down, but they won't. Okay, there's some policemen here. All right, like I said, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Okay, I pass the police checkpoint now. They probably let me go because I got keys in the car, so maybe they're being sympathetic. But I got myself covered anyway. Okay, so I'm in this dark room, and this person begins to turn on the light. So as to avoid this blinding effect, the person begins to turn the light on little by little. And as of the time he turned it on a little, I was able to see, let's say, some pieces of furniture. At this time, I don't know what colors this furniture are, but I can see there are pieces of furniture. The lights are not fully turned on, but I can see All right. Now this person turns the light on a little more, and I'll see that this furniture has some blue stripes on them. I didn't see that before. Okay, no, I can see some blue stripes. These are pieces of furniture, and this person turns the light on a little more, and I'll see that the furniture was made of leather and not clothing. All right, now you see that progression. The light turned on, I saw some pieces of furniture. I didn't know what colors they were. Now, further the light got turned on a little more, and I'll see that it got some blue stripes on them. At this time, I'm not able to say if these furniture were made of leather or clothing. The light came back on, or was increased light, as they would say, and I saw clearly, and I began to see all the stuff in the house. Like, you know, I see a television, I see some wall decor, I see a vase somewhere, and I begin to see all these things because the lights have been fully turned on. Now the thing is, what I'm trying to say here is, when you look at the progressive understanding of the wash drawer, what they believed a decade ago is no longer what they believe now. So that is not progressive understanding or light getting brighter. This is a total change. A total change. I had... Hello there. Surprised to see me here? I couldn't continue that video because a little bit distracted. My phone was wobbling, so I just thought just concentrate on my driving and finish my thoughts today. It's another day entirely here, so just forgive me. I just wanted to make the point that, like I was saying all along, that when light is turned down a little, those things you saw before still remain. Those things you had seen, if they were like you said, pieces of furniture that you saw before, when the lights are not fully turned on, you don't all of a sudden find those things that were pieces of furniture all of a sudden turns into what do I call it now, maybe a jacuzzi or a swing, an indoor swing. They were not there before. When they were not there at the time the lights were turned down. You saw those things you saw. Nothing changes. The only thing that's going to happen here is that, just like I said in the previous the videos I did before now, you see a lot more features of that thing you saw before, like the pieces of furniture. Here, they were pieces of furniture. You didn't know that it had blue stripes. So when the light got brighter, you now saw that they got blue stripes or red stripes. But the watchtower progressive or scriptural understanding is not like that. Light had shone a decade after. Those things they had shown us before no longer are those things. Those things they had shown us before are no longer those things. That funny, that those pieces of furniture are no longer those pieces of furniture. They're a different thing entirely now. So what I'm trying to say here, that the new light that the society hand to Jehovah's Witnesses is an insult, is an embarrassment to any intelligent creature. It doesn't make sense. And there had been time that the society would do a U-turn, a total reversal. They'll go back to those things they said we're not according to God's plan. And 2021, they are now according to God's plan. If Jehovah's Witnesses are able to understand, use their logical, if they think logically, they would say that, see, new light, it doesn't make sense. I don't really know. I'm so frustrated here. I don't know how to explain that. Light keeps getting brighter. So what are those things that I saw before? What happened to them? Just because I got full light now, does it mean that those things that I saw when the light that came on was little or no longer those things? That's the meaning of progressive understanding or progressive revelation if we were to go by Proverbs 4 verse 18 using the narrative of the watchtower. Jehovah's Witnesses, if you take out the new light from watchtower's backflip, you will see that the organization collapses. Take out the new light and there is no watchtower. There's not much I can say. I'm at work. Sorry, Bell, again. Sorry, very sorry. My device turned off again. It has very low storage capacity, so I'm just trying to manage and see what I can do. I hope I'll get something better in the future. If you hear this buzzing noise, I'm in a school and I'm away from home, and like I said, I'll see where my next video will be. New light. Without it, the watchtower crumbles. And what do I say? If you believe in the new light, you gotta be an imbecile. SJW Africa here, signing out.